Well, good morning and welcome to Wake Up Wiregrass for Wednesday, June 26th. I'm Courtney Chandler. I'm filling in for Tanya Prude this morning, and I have Miss Caroline Coe to get us kicked off with weather today.
Yeah, Courtney, I don't know about you, but the heat here lately has been pretty brutal.
Yes, it's very brutal.
Yes, and so we're going to keep that going today. No rain really to cool us off in the forecast this afternoon. So let's go ahead and show you our current conditions across the area. Temperatures are warm this morning. We are sitting in the upper 70s in Dothan, 76 in Albany, Georgia, 73 down in Tallahassee, and 74 in Mobile, Alabama. So again, temperatures are pretty uniform across the state, 71 in Montgomery and 76 up in Birmingham. So as we go throughout the day today, temperatures will continue to heat up. As far as satellite and radar, we are tracking some lighter shower activity to the north of the Wiregrass area, but for the most part, just some light drizzle, and a lot of that activity will stay well to the north and west of us as it continues to move through the Birmingham metro area. So for us, maybe just getting some cloud cover out of that system. For today, here's a sneak preview of what we can expect. It is going to be hot and mainly dry in the Wiregrass area. We do have north winds, so that's going to suppress any rain chances for today, but those will increase. I'll let you know all the details in my full forecast coming up in just a bit. Courtney?
All right, thank you so much, Caroline. Right now, millions of Americans live in communities without high-speed internet, making it difficult for students and business owners to get the work done on the web. The federal government wants to invest billions to build broadband infrastructure, but not everyone agrees with where it should be built. Raquel Martin reports on the push from rural organizations to get the FCC to update their plans.
They're like a third world country. They don't have the service available.
Nearly 19 million Americans live in areas without access to high-speed internet. And in parts of rural America, nearly a quarter of homes aren't connected.
They can't thrive in this day and age. They need access to broadband so they can have access to telemedicine, telemetrics. The farmers have access to markets.
The federal government is trying to fix the problem, offering grants to companies like Dan Stelpflugs to help build networks in small communities. The problem is, according to a new Microsoft study, the FCC's current coverage maps don't count millions of Americans who don't have internet, meaning money isn't getting to some areas where it's needed most.
It's surprising, in this day and age that the mapping isn't more accurate.
At a Tuesday hearing, Stelpflug urged lawmakers and the FCC to fix coverage maps. That way, every home is counted.
We would love to have these maps be accurate and have the money available to build the infrastructure.
The FCC chairman admits the maps need work. Earlier this month, he announced an effort to try to more accurately count homes without broadband.
It's great that the FCC is aware that this is an issue, but it's not just enough to take the word for it.
Iowa Democrat Congresswoman Abby Finkenauer says if the FCC doesn't come up with a solution, Congress will.
We do have to actually take these steps to make sure that we have it in code here, how this stuff is getting done, so that states like Iowa aren't left behind.
Lawmakers are debating several plans to force the FCC to change its practices before grant money gets distributed nationwide. In Washington, Raquel Martin.
Well, super fast 5G speeds aren't just useful for high-speed internet. It may be part of a medical revolution too. Now, a new robo-glove technology could allow paramedics to make diagnosis remotely while patients are still in the ambulance. It was demonstrated by physicians in the UK last week. The system uses the glove and joystick, and doctors can use the joystick to direct the glove worn by paramedics to where they want the ultrasound sensor to be moved. That way they can get real-time results. There will also be a camera placed in the ambulance to transmit a view of the paramedic and the patient to the clinician.
Sports segment sponsored by Jace Johnson Construction.
Good morning, folks. Well, the third round of this year's Future Masters Golf Tournament now in the history books. It was the final round for the 10 and under, 11, 12, and 13, 14 age brackets. In the 13, 14 bracket, Jackson Coven took first place. He had a three-round total of 199, followed by Luke Coyle of Campbellsville, Kentucky, who was 2 strokes back. English native Florent Kennedy had a total of 203 and wound up 4 strokes behind the leader. In addition, William Jennings of Greenville, South Carolina, rounds out the top 5 finishers. He had a 3-day total of 205. Graydon Lomax of Lutz, Florida, and Luke Parsons of Sally, South Carolina, and the 10 and under would battle for the lead throughout the last 2 days. On the 18th there, Graydon would defeat Luke by 1 stroke. It was a true battle. The top 10 finishers would take part in the trophy presentation for Graydon. It was the first he took part in as far as the world's top junior college event.
If you play, you basically come over here, play the best you can, and if you win, it's such an accomplishment that if you finish in top 5, you can come back next year and play the best you can.
And best you can, he did pretty well. Graydon finished 2 rounds, 3 under par with a total score of 67. Luke Parsons had a 68. Two-way tie for third between Frisco, Texas resident Carson Treatwell and Palm Beach Gardens Andrew Sarr. In the 11-12 age division, an Asher Joseph of Melbourne, Florida, started the day with a 3-shot lead. He would wind up 4 shots over Jack Roberts of St. Mary's, Georgia, and Sam Duran of Panama City. This was Joseph's 3rd straight appearance in the Future Masters, but his 1st championship title.
First of all, it's a very good course. The course has really good condition, and the players are really good here, so it's tough to win.
And, well, Asher's family plans to travel back to the Future Masters next year and compete in that 13 and 14 age division. All right, folks, that's a look at sports on this Wednesday morning, and y'all remember, make it a great day.
All right, thanks so much, Mike. Well, hey, we got still so much more here on Wake Up Wiregrass, but hey, I'm going to toss it to Caroline Cole. Hey, how's it looking out there, Caroline?
Well, I start to our Wednesday, halfway through the work week. We're taking a live look over Troy thanks to the Dirt and Digital Network. Traffic moving right along on Montgomery Highway this morning as people are headed to work. Mostly a dry sky to start, and we're going to stay that way into the afternoon. I'll let you know when rain chances increase coming up after the break. The current time this morning is 6:10. We're taking a look over Westgate Parkway and Highway 84. Traffic is moving right along this morning, and temperatures are pretty warm across the area. Currently in Dothan, we are sitting at 76 degrees with north winds at 5 miles per hour and that dew point at 69. So it is nice that our dew points are in the 70s this morning compared to what we were seeing yesterday. We are going to have a northerly wind flow, so that's going to help us not to feel so oppressive today, but it is still going to be hot nonetheless. Temperatures in Dothan at 76, 71 in Boniface, 72 in Marianna, 77 in Bainbridge, and 72 in Blakely. Our action radar is pretty quiet this morning. Some cloud cover moving in through some of our north and western counties, all associated with a disturbance, just bringing some light shower activity to portions of West Alabama. That will most likely stay to the north of us, so we're not going to be getting any rain out of that. We do have this high pressure also stationed across Mississippi. That's what's bringing in that northerly wind flow, and that's going to keep us dry for today. So rain chances will remain slim really for today and tomorrow. So with a mainly dry sky, temperatures will heat up into the upper 90s for today. We're still looking at upper 90s for Thursday. Temperatures take a dip into the weekend and then back up to 95 on Sunday. But when you factor in the humidity, this is what it's actually going to feel like over the next 5 days, feeling more like 100 today, 99 for Thursday, and then back up to 101 on Sunday. So bottom line, if you have any things that you want to do outdoors, do make sure that you get those done early in the morning or before the sun, or right when the sun sets, so that it's not so hot outside. Your hour-by-hour forecast today, by about 1 o'clock, 93 degrees. As you can see, staying mainly dry. High temperatures will be in the upper 90s today, but as that sun sets, temperatures will cool off a touch, upper 70s by about 11 o'clock. Overnight, a partly cloudy sky by tomorrow morning, lower 70s to start the day, and then by lunchtime, warming things up into the upper 90s yet again. And as you can see, staying mainly dry for our Thursday. Can't rule out a stray shower as that sea breeze front kicks in, but better rain chances arrive as we head into Friday. So locally, our forecast today, 97 degrees for that high temperature, mostly sunny, well above average with north winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then overnight, a partly cloudy sky, warm 72 for our overnight low with north winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And if you do want to get along the beaches today, it is going to be a great day to do so with the heat in place. Temperatures by about 11 o'clock near 90 degrees. And then as we head into the 1 o'clock hour, 91, northwest winds at 9 miles per hour. And then by 3 o'clock, 93 for our high temperature. So a touch on the cooler side, cooler I should say, compared to what we're going to be seeing here in the Circle City. Over the next 7 days, temperatures again upper 90s for Wednesday and Thursday, and then scattered showers and thunderstorms return into the weekend. Our highest chance for getting wet is going to be Friday and Saturday, and then another high pressure system is going to build in by Sunday evening, keeping us mainly dry into early next week. So as I say every day, it's like a wash, rinse, repeat forecast. We're getting back into that summertime pattern, hot during the afternoon with a daily chance for some afternoon showers and thunderstorms. So welcome to the South. You know, we're used to it.
More
I
like
guess.
welcome to the Wiregrass.
There you go. Yeah, it's much like we're both from Birmingham, but it's much different here in Lower Alabama. So
yes. Well, hey, is this something we all have gotten accustomed to?
Yes,
here?
that's right.
Right. Well, thank you so much,
You're
Caroline.
welcome.
Well, each week we bring to you a new recipe from the kitchen of Carol White. Carol is a stay-at-home mom and a health and wellness coach, and this week she shows us a simple recipe for a dinner option. Let's see what's cooking in this week's Chop It Like It's Hot.
Well, we are back now in the kitchen of Carol White, and as you know, she is a local health and wellness coach, and we're here for our weekly segment of Chop It Like It's Hot. And so what are we making for today?
Today is egg roll in a bowl, and it's one of our favorites.
Yeah,
that's
okay,
good.
So what all goes into it? Seems pretty simple.
It is. It calls for cabbage and carrots, and so here is the simple way to do that. As long as you check ingredients, and that's all that's in there with your ground beef and onion.
Okay, so how much ground beef?
The recipe calls for 1.5 pounds, but I have used 3 because we are a family of 4, and we would like for this to last for 2 meals.
So you can double it, obviously.
So you can change a little bit to meet your needs.
So after you've got all of that cooked and everything, and the onion diced up, then you just add the other ingredients?
We need to add the spices in the water next.
All right.
Let's see. First thing is ginger. 1.5 teaspoons of ginger. Okay. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And again, I'm doing a little bit more because I have I've doubled the recipe.
And that's sea salt.
Sea salt. A teaspoon of garlic. Okay, and then you add a 1/3 cup of water or your beef broth.
Okay.
And mix this. You will mix this in really good. So once that is mixed in good, then you will at this point add your cabbage, your package of the cabbage and carrots.
Okay, brown the meat, chopped up the onion, let it cook for a little bit until it's brown, and sauteed the onion, and added all of our other ingredients. Then now we need to cook this for how long?
Yes, so you will just coat the cabbage, just mix everything up good, which there's kind of a lot in here and it's not cooked down yet. Once you get it mixed in, we'll then cover it up. And just let the cabbage cook down and stir occasionally. And that's
watch it and eyeball it and see.
And that's really it until you're ready to serve.
Okay, so now we're almost to the finish line. Just one more key ingredient that we want to talk about briefly that we need to add.
Yes. So the other ingredient that the recipe calls for is tamari. However, we substitute out coconut aminos.
I wonder how much of this do we need to put in there?
So really, that is just up to you. So for us, what we do is we make the bowl. We make each person's bowl.
Here comes my favorite part.
You get to eat it.
Yes, I get to try and sample.
And when you once you make it, because you've cooked everything down and you've made your bowl, then you would just add, and this is something you just as you eat it to taste. You learn as you go.
Okay.
And you would just add.
Okay, so here's the moment of truth here. I know it's gonna be good. It smells good. Oh my goodness.
It's so good.
This may be my favorite recipe
that we've done. Yeah, it's really good. You could also, so when we eat this meal, we do usually a sweet potato with it. Again, it wouldn't be a have to, depending on the time that you had. But it also, you could do like the rice cauliflower.
Yeah, well, this is delicious. Thank you so much for letting us into your kitchen again.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in. And as always, we're going to put the full recipe of egg roll in a bowl on our website at dothanfirst.com.
On the Health Beat this morning, urgent action is needed to control the transmission of sexually transmitted diseases. That's according to those behind a new report. In today's Health Minute, Meredith Wood explains why they are calling this an epidemic.
Shocking new numbers when it comes to sexually transmitted diseases. More than 1 million new cases of 4 common strands of STDs are contracted every day across the globe. That's according to a report by the World Health Organization. The 4 diseases responsible for those new infections are chlamydia, gonorrhea, trichomoniasis or trich, and syphilis. In fact, 1 in every 25 people worldwide has at least one of these diseases. In all, the report found more than 376 million new cases of STDs are diagnosed each year, and it's important to distinguish between the number of cases versus the number of people. A single person can be infected with more than one type of STD and can also be reinfected with certain ones within a 12-month period. A person's best defense against most of these diseases is to practice safe sex and get tested regularly. Some strands can also be passed from mother to child during childbirth. Experts agree more resources and attention need to be not only on prevention, but diagnosis and treatment. For today's Health Minute, I'm Meredith Wood.
Next year, Illinois will allow adults to buy and possess small amounts of marijuana for recreational use. Governor J.B. Pritzker signed a bill legalizing recreational marijuana Tuesday. The new law allows Illinois residents who are at least 21 years old to have 30 grams of pot, 5 grams of pot concentrate, and 500 milligrams of THC infused products. The law goes into effect on January 1st. The measure also pardons inmates who were convicted of possessing under 30 grams of cannabis. Under the law, people can also petition a court to vacate convictions for cases with up to 500 grams of possession. In Florida, some people in Polk County, Florida, call it a blessing. A bus driver knew what to do when he saw a toddler who wandered away from home. But as Stacy De Silva reports, the Good Samaritan is refusing to take much credit for what he did.
Pedro Gonzalez says he's not a hero. He was just doing his job. But his boss and community members beg to differ. Pedro Gonzalez has been behind the wheel of Citrus Connection buses for more than 2 years. His job took a twist on May 31st, the 11-year anniversary of the day he left Cuba. He saw a 1-year-old toddler alone on the side of the road in Mulberry. Pedro followed his training and got out to help him.
When I got closer to him, he raised his hands like, lift me up, all right, take me up. And that's what I did.
The toddler wasn't wearing shoes and was about 100 feet from his home.
Other cars can come around, or some wild animals around there too.
After 11 minutes, the child's father showed up, frantic.
It all happened so quick, so anything could have happened.
His mother, Latricia Wilson, says her son must have got out through a cracked front door.
We could have been mourning him or still looking for him or anything. And, just to have him back, I just was... it's just been a blessing.
Pedro, meanwhile, is expressing the typical modesty you see in these situations.
No, I'm not a hero. I'm a regular person, man.
So his boss will do the bragging for him.
That's a long time for a 1-year-old to be out in the hot Florida sun. So he just went absolutely above and beyond the call of duty in saving this child's life.
What a story that could have ended much differently. Now, Pedro is being honored by the Citrus Connection Board of Directors next month with the Going the Extra Mile Award. Very well deserved.
Staying in the Sunshine State, a father's instincts kicked into overdrive when he saw a 1-year-old son fall into the pool after a ball. It was all caught on camera. Andrew Lafone reports.
Rocco is 100% boy, curious, fast, and an eye for this ball.
The reason I had to act quickly is because he just quickly walked around and got to the other side of the pool.
It was a normal Sunday afternoon. Mom and daughter lounging in the water, dad and uncle in the shade, all of them good swimmers and paying attention. And here comes the 1.5-year-old through the open pool gate, headed for that same ball.
The second you see it, you get Superman strength and just have to go for it, whatever you got to do.
Rocco falls in, and his dad, Albert, takes flight.
and it didn't even cross my mind to go around. It was point A to point B.
When I first saw that video, my mouth dropped to the floor. Oh my goodness.
Anna Stewart, manager of the Drowning Prevention Coalition of Palm Beach County, doesn't recommend jumping in like that, but understands it.
You can drown also, but we know parents are going to do what they're going to do, right? And they're going to go in and save their children. Bring a flotation device with you so that way you don't go underneath the water.
Albert would never let a 4-foot fence get in the way of saving his son, but he will make sure in the future that the fence gets in the way of his son falling into the pool.
You got these preventative measures, make sure you're using them properly.
He hopes his Head First Save can help promote pool safety and awareness for fellow parents.
Just heads up parenting. Heads up, watch what's going on. Keep your eyes on your kids.
Now, the Drowning Prevention Alliance reports an average of 10 fatal drownings per day. And drowning is the leading cause of accidental injury-related deaths for children ages 1 to 4.
And the current time is 6:26. Our dog that we're featuring today is Biscuit, and it looks like he's enjoying his time indoors, and that is a great activity to do with your furry friends, especially this week as we have the summer heat really cranking up into the afternoon hours. 97 today for our high temperature under a mostly sunny sky, so we're not going to be getting any rain to cool things off, but rain chances are expected to increase Friday and into the weekend. I'll be detailing those coming up in just a bit. Courtney?
All right, thanks so much, Caroline. Hey, a California city is making light of a spelling error that became an eyesore at one of its intersections. These letters were supposed to say stop, but the word ended up being spelled STPO. Stop officials in Lemon Grove said the mistake was made by a contractor on Monday, but it was fixed on Tuesday. The officials also said in the statement they're pleased they were able to bring smile and levity to everyone's day. All right, up next we have this week's fitness challenge and more, so stay with us. We'll be right back for more Wake Up Wiregrass. welcome back and good morning for Wake Up Wiregrass this Wednesday morning on June 26, 2019. I'm Courtney Chandler filling in for Tanya Pruitt, and today's bittersweet for me because today is my final day at WDHN.
Courtney, we're sad to be for you to be leaving us, but tell us where you're going to be going next.
I'll be going to KTBS in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Well, good for you, and you've been here for 2 years.
That's right, that's right.
So very exciting career move for you.
Yes, very excited, but it's a bittersweet because I'm going to miss my Dothan and Wiregrass family and the people here at WDHN. But we're going to make the best of this morning moving forward. So how's the weather?
Well, the weather is good for your last day working here.
That's great.
It is hot, and I know that in Louisiana it'll be hot as well, so you'll be used to the heat. So let's go ahead and show you our current conditions across the area. Temperatures are warm this morning, 76 in Dothan, 71 in Montgomery, and 76 in Birmingham. As far as our satellite and radar goes, just some cloud cover streaming into some of our north and western counties. However, a little disturbance in the atmosphere is bringing some light scattered activity to the Birmingham area. That rain will stay to the north of us, and we're looking dry for the afternoon hour. So your hour-by-hour forecast today, temperatures heating up into the upper 90s, 97 for our high temperature, but feeling more like 100 degrees. So yeah, take it easy if you're going to be outside. If you're not going to be outside, which I'm not going to be, make sure that you're staying hydrated and taking those frequent breaks as always.
And make sure you have that H2O on hand too.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Well, the fitness challenge that anchor Tanya Pruitt and news photog Dustin Gilney started is halfway done, and Keisha Brazil with Orange Theory gives us tips on healthy meal prepping and how you can save some money.
Of Keisha, and she is going to show us something that's very crucial that y'all do all of the time religiously is meal prepping.
Yes.
So talk to us about why that's so important.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is just convenience. If you know you've got food ready, you can come home, you can eat a healthy meal. It just makes everything so much easier as opposed to going through McDonald's, because that's easy. So if you know you've got something waiting on you at home, you're more likely, you're just more likely to make a healthy choice. That's right.
All right, so let's get to it. What are we going to make today?
Yeah. So what I'm going to show today is just a super easy meal that we do often, which is just, we're going to do basically a bowl. And so we're going to load it with some meat, some veggies, and then put some rice in there. Maybe top it with some avocado, and super easy. So let's start with, we're just going to get our ground beef browning. All right, so we're going to get, this is 93.7. This is my favorite seasoning for meats. It's a gunpowder seasoning. It's got garlic, salt, pepper, and you just sprinkle a little. Yeah, and then I'll get the veggies going over here.
Wait, Tana, are you actually working?
I know, I'm actually cooking. Yes, get this. This does not happen very often, so just get a good close-up of his.
I'm about to pass out right now.
Oh, my
in just disbelief.
House fire.
These are just frozen veggies. So frozen vegetables are great because if you look at the ingredients on frozen vegetables, it's literally just vegetables. So I always have a freezer full. We can look in my freezer in a second, but tons and tons of frozen veggies, because then within a couple minutes I can have it ready to go. I don't have to spend 20 minutes chopping up veggies. Fresh is always great. We have so many local farmers markets that you can go to. Frozen is just a great thing to have on hand when you need it.
Yeah, the easier the better.
Tanya, are you still working over here?
I am, believe it or not. And I have not caught my sleep on Friday yet.
Can I be honest? I just don't believe it, even though I see it.
And we're just going to throw this in the microwave for 90 seconds, and then we'll put it all together.
You're doing such a great job, Tanya.
Add our beef. Again, you could do beef, you could do chicken, whatever meat you want. We mix it up. And your base could also be sweet potatoes. It could be quinoa. I mean, you could do whatever.
Yeah,
it's just an easy way to get it in. Same thing with veggies. Whatever veggies you want, put them on top.
I like you.
Peppers,
I like
onions.
the pre-cut ones.
Yes. So now we're just going to top it with a little avocado because we used a really lean ground beef. There's not a lot of fat in it, so we're just going to add.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many calories probably is in here?
That's a good question.
Not many.
Not a lot, but they're all good calories.
This is about as clean as you can get.
Yeah. So we've got our starch on the bottom with our rice, our protein with the ground beef, veggies, a little fat on top with avocado, and that's it.
Right. Well, that sounds. Do I get to?
You get to.
Are you sure?
Taste away.
Caroline, Dustin doesn't get a bite. Just because
it does look really hot. Don't burn yourself.
My turn.
Don't use the same fork.
No, we use the same fork.
Today I had chicken sausage.
And you know, Courtney, when I've experienced them two doing the fitness challenge, Dustin always likes to go in after Tanya's had a bite and get his share as well. And I will say, we do want to mention that Dustin has lost 20 pounds and Tanya has lost 5. So I think I'm team, I'm team Tanya and Dustin. We'll see.
Look like it's paying off. Dustin, you know, he looks like he's, you know, a little bit lighter, bouncing around the station.
Yeah, he's getting more into it, I think. But they're about halfway through, so we'll continue to air those each week.
Definitely. Well, up next, we'll have Jason Rudd with the National Peanut Festival, and he's going to talk about the fireworks coming up at the fairgrounds. So make sure you stay with us. Wake Up Wiregrass. We'll be right back.
The current time is 6:38. We're taking a live look over Restaurant Row here in Dothan, and pretty quiet out on Ross Clark Circle this morning. We do have a little bit of a cloud cover in our sky this morning, and the sun beginning to peek through. Temperatures are pretty warm in the Circle City this morning. We are sitting at 76 degrees with north winds at 5 miles per hour. That relative humidity is at 79% and that dew point at 69. Temperatures area wide are in the lower to middle 70s, 72 in Marianna and 71 in Bonifay. Action radar is nice and quiet this morning. Some cloud cover in some of our north and western counties, but we are tracking some light shower activity just to the north of the Wiregrass. That will continue to push off to the east as we go throughout the next several hours, and that high pressure system to the west of us is going to keep us nice and dry for today. So our temperatures are going to be in the upper 90s for Wednesday and Thursday, and then dropping into the lower 90s as we head into the weekend. Sunday, kicking it back up into the middle 90s. But keep in mind, it's going to feel more like the upper 90s to triple digits most of these days, so some dangerous heat. Be sure to take frequent breaks, wear plenty of sunscreen, and do limit your time outdoors, as that heat is going to be very dangerous over the next several days. Your hour-by-hour forecast today: highs by this afternoon in the upper 90s. Staying dry, a partly cloudy sky in place overnight as we head into tomorrow morning. Temperatures will be in the lower 70s to start the day, and then as we head throughout the afternoon, afternoon hours. Same story. Temperatures will be in the upper 90s by Thursday afternoon. No rain really to speak of. We're going to be staying mainly dry for Wednesday and Thursday. And then as we head into Friday morning, temperatures will be in the lower 70s under a partly cloudy sky. So for today, locally 97 for a high temperature, mostly sunny with north winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So that's really what's going to keep our rain chances down. When we have that northerly wind flow that suppresses any moisture from coming into the area. Overnight, we keep a light northerly breeze, 72, partly cloudy and warm. So it's still going to feel a little bit more muggy out there. If you do have plans to be at the beach today, temperatures by lunchtime near 90 degrees, and then by 3 o'clock this afternoon at 93 for our high temperature. So a few degrees below what we're going to be seeing for our high today in Dothan. And then over the next several days, the 90s stick with us. We're going to be seeing lower 90s for Friday and Saturday. 40% chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 1 o'clock each day, and then rain chances drop off a little bit into early next week. Courtney?
All right, thanks so much, Caroline. Well, joining us live here on Wake Up Wiregrass, we have Mr. Jason Rudd, and he's here to talk about the fireworks at the fairgrounds, the annual tradition here we have in Dothan. So first off, kind of talk about this tradition. We always get ready for the 4th of July, and this is an annual tradition here in the Wiregrass and the Dothan area.
Well, it's just a southern thing to have fireworks at 4th of July, and we're going to kick off the 4th of July week. This Saturday is going to all start at 5 o'clock at the fairgrounds. Of course, the fireworks show is going to be at 9 o'clock, so come out at 5, bring the family, bring a lawn chair if you got it. A folding lawn chair probably is going to be easier to get around, or a blanket or something to sit on, and bring the family out and be prepared to have a good time. Bring your appetite, because we're going to have the corn dog man, we're going to have roasted corn, we're going to have kettle corn. These are some of the favorites there during the fair, the regular fair time in November, but it's going to be there this Saturday starting at 5 o'clock. We're also having a car show. The car show, you can register on site starting at 4 o'clock. So at 5, when the gates open, you get to see all the cars, and we've got about 50 vendors signed up. There's lots of other food and drink. There's, of course, the shaved ice, the lemonade, and the Bayou Billy sweet tea will be there. We're doing an antique tractor display also, and they're going to do a little parade right around 5:45 on Saturday. There's a band that's going to be on the stage. It's AKCN. Her band is going to be there at 7:30 until right about the show time, and then the fireworks, and then they're even coming back. And they're also doing a karaoke show at the arena after the fireworks also. So a lot of little things going on, and I brought some fireworks. I got them in my pocket, and we'll shoot them off in just a little while. I'm just kidding.
Well, I don't know if we want to have that happen. We want the station to explode, but it feels like this is almost like that's a weekend of the Peanut Festival. That's a tease of it. So maybe talk about, you know, what people can not only expect, but also how they're going to, why is this such a, a big deal for people here in Dothan?
You know, this particular day, this is the 5th year we've done fireworks at the fairgrounds, and we do it because the board of directors wanted a way to give back to the community and do kind of the in-between, the lull between the Peanut Festival. So it just so happens that we're doing the fireworks show. But the United Way is going to benefit from all of the parking proceeds. We ask for a $10 donation to park, and that's per carload. That's the only thing we're asking for. Of course, if you're going to come, we want you to enjoy the inflatables that are going to be out there. There's a kids train that's going to be out there. There's going to be plenty of games for the kids, and of course the big fireworks show, but all that for a $10 parking donation, and it's going to the Wiregrass United Way, who serves 44 agencies around the Houston County, Dale County, some of the other counties that are right around us. So it's a great thing. But yep, the food is kind of that teaser, and this is the 2nd largest event in the Dothan area. Guess what the first or the largest is? The Peanut Festival.
Yeah.
So, you know, one day we're expecting about 10,000 folks. It's going to be a good time. We're going to be giving away a lot of the hand flags. We're giving away samples of ice cream, watermelon samples, and of course, boiled peanuts. They're doing a hot dog eating contest. We've got 3 different hot dog eating contests. One is what we call the competitive, the sure enough, the folks that can eat a bunch, and they're going to compete for $150. It's sponsored by Anne's Oyster Bar and Pepsi, Buffalo Rock. But there's a second and third place. You can get all the details about the whole day, the hot dog eating contest, the watermelon eating contest, the seed spitting contest. All that's online, nationalpeanutfestival.com, and of course also follow us on our Facebook site, and you can get all the details there. We've got I think it's 4,000 little flags to give away. In the back of my truck I got a 30-foot by 60-foot flag that we're going to be hanging up tomorrow. Kind of put it in perspective, that's what, 5 times my height, and it's big. It's really big. So and we've also got so you're going to see a lot of flags out there at the Peanut Festival. In fact, Festival Drive, which is the 6-lane going up into the fairgrounds from the highway, it's going to be lined with American flags also. And we got our junior board helping us out this year. We're selling T-shirts. We've got some good-looking T-shirts in kind of a flag design here. It's 3 peanuts and it says National Peanut Festival Fireworks at the Fairgrounds, and you can buy those at the Fairgrounds office while supplies last. They're either $12 to $15 depending on the size that you get. So you can go out there to the Fairgrounds today and get you a T-shirt, and again, bring that family and share the idea with your friends that, hey, let's go out to the Fairgrounds and have a good time on Saturday.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jason. And we're going to have all this information on our website, dothanfirst.com, so make sure you head over there for more. But, hey, we'll be right back with more Wake Up Wiregrass after the break. There's a new pilot that will be leading Dothan's Regional Airport. I spoke with the new leader and the former director and filed this report.
Grateful and honored to accept the new position as airport director.
Adam Hartzell is Dothan's new regional airport director. He previously served as Dothan's deputy airport director since 2014, and now he will be the 5th airport director for Dothan, taking over the position where Art Morris served for 33 years.
I see this as a positive step for the airport, and definitely a positive step for me. You know, there comes a time in everyone's career where they've got to just pull the throttle back and slow down a little bit, and that's that point in my career.
Morris now plans to be more involved with civic organizations and get out and serve the community he loves. He told me this has been a blessing to serve Dothan and is confident that his successor will lead the airport in the right direction.
The community has been very, very good to me. The airport authority has been very, very good to me. And so I just tried to do the very best that I could to provide quality service and security and safety at this airport. He's going to do a fine job. He is an excellent airport executive.
In Dothan, Courtney Chandler, WDHN. And Hartzell will take office or take on that new role on July 1st. A Florida man leading law enforcement on a chase that spanned 2 Panhandle counties. It all began when a woman entered Love's truck stop in Cottondale saying she was kidnapped and forced to drive to Washington County by 37-year-old Albert McKinney. Employees then contacted the Jackson County Sheriff Office, who sent a Cottondale police officer to intercept. When the officer made contact, the suspect sped off before eventually getting forced off the road by a state patrolman. McKinney was then booked into the Washington County Jail without incident. Gary Norman recently purchased a home just 1 mile from Dothan city limits, and he says the local internet provider for his area refuses to provide internet for the growing area of Houston County. Donna Williams has details.
It's not rural Alabama. Hooper Cherry Road is less than a mile away from Dothan city limits, just south of Ross Clark Circle. After finding the perfect location for his home, Gary Norman has run into a major issue that not only involves him, but also his neighbors.
First thing I started, one of the first things after I got electricity, water, was to get internet service, and noticing that CenturyLink had their junction boxes down the street. Spoke with a neighbor across the street who had internet, even though it was slow and unreliable. So for the past several months I've been trying to get internet service.
Gary says there are currently 2 new homes that have been built and 2 more under construction. He says he has been a customer of CenturyLink for years, and this is an inconvenience.
Said was in permanent exhaust, which means it's overloaded. They can't tap in any more internet connections. Well, as a providing service to the public, particularly our street and our neighborhood, we believe that the right thing to do is for them to invest $44,000 so that us and the future neighbors can have, you know, basic reliable internet service.
He says he has tried to contact the central location, but he hasn't had any luck. In Houston County, Donna Williams, WDHN.
Less than 24 hours after Enterprise received their Main Street, Alabama destination, another Wiregrass town will also be placed into the program. Thanks to the help of the Heart of Headland Group, Mayor Ray Marler announced earlier this month that the town had been selected along with 24 others to receive help with work planning, economic development, and technical assistance. And Tuesday, it was made official. When asked why they were selected, a representative of Heart of Headland said it was because of how much love people have for the town.
Love and dedication and support that came from our community. We collected love letters from our community and how much they cared and loved about Headland, and we used that for our presentation. And the board came back with a resounding support and just saying we were completely impressed with all of the support and the enthusiasm.
The next step will involve Main Street, Alabama returning in the coming months to hold training sessions and help set up a board to oversee the progress. Yesterday, Wire 2019 was on day 3, and WDHN got an inside look at the camp's nightly services. Each night, over 1,000 campers cram into Dothan Civic Center and jam to a worship band. Each service marks the end of another day of Wire activities. Paige Weeks has the story.
While Campers Days are filled with ministry opportunities, each night is meant to bring Wired's message home through music and evening services.
The energy in this room is unexplainable. We believe that transformation really happens when we submit ourselves to God's Word, and that happens every night here in the Civic Center.
During each service, students hear a message from the gospel and are then invited to respond. Track leaders say this is where hearts are changed.
I always felt something happen at evening service, always. And I think we hear about the grace that is offered in Jesus, and students are just really able to connect with that.
According to Wired leaders, each service is geared toward drawing attention away from everyday distractions and pointing it toward the gospel.
To see them look to Him in the Scriptures and then begin to live the way He did because He came to serve us, it helps the students to realize that we can identify with this message and then submit to it.
Wired, along with mine, is I think a part of so many people's testimonies because it's a unique opportunity to be able to experience God with so many of your peers, and it's something that is life-changing, genuinely.
The Tri-State Choir is holding a practice today ahead of their big patriotic concert set from 1 week from today. The choir will be performing with the governor's own 151 State Army Band out of Montgomery. The choir will perform about 5 patriotic songs, including a rendition of the famous patriotic song, God Bless America.
God Bless America is one of the greatest pieces that America has, and to be able to put 109 voices together to sing such a wonderful prayer, and then, in my opinion, to be able to get them to sing soft in the middle of that, to really pray, and then to really build that to a really great climax is wonderful.
And Smith says he expects the concert to be packed. The concert will take place in the First Baptist Church auditorium. All right, well, we'll be right back with the final look at the forecast, so make sure you stay with us for Wake Up Wiregrass.
And here's a check on that fish and game forecast this morning at 9:20 and 9:40. Both great times to drop a line as the weather is going to cooperate today. Plenty of sunshine. And then over the next 7 days, rain chances are slim for Thursday, but they increase into the weekend. Hot, humid, and hazy is the way I like to put it. Upper 90s back on the board, but Courtney, you won't be here early next week, so you're escaping the heat, or are you going to where it could be a little bit hotter is what it seems like?
It looks like it's going to be the same as here in the Wiregrass, but I'm prepared for it because I've been here 2 years, so hey, I know how to prepare and keep that water on hand, so I'm ready for it.
Well, best of luck. We'll miss you, and it's been a pleasure working with you.
It's the same to you, and thank you all here in the Wiregrass. I appreciate you all so much. I'm going to miss you all, and make sure you continue to tune in for more WDHN news at 5, 6, and 10. Have a great day, and thank you all so much.